Do you have Dota Plus?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, what's your level?
I'm level 25 on Spirit Breaker. But that's not 28.
The disgusting hero spammer!
I play enough other heroes. Oh my god, Shiva.
Why? So why 5 up? Why do you think that's disgusting? He might have multiple heroes at level 28.
Yeah, but that just means he's hero spamming on 2 heroes.
Multiple heroes.
Spammering.
Yeah, I just
He
made a
can
new
be
word.
multiple level 25. He can be spamming 4 heroes. For all you know.
Maybe.
If
we'll
you do
see.
a lot of those quests,
That's
you level
the
up
interview.
really
There we
fast.
go. We're getting questions for the interview here.
Wow.
Why did Game 2 take so long to end? How many level 25 heroes do you have?
Sure.
For no bounty hunter, though, another perk with their draft is there is no innate evasion coming from board. There isn't going to be this jungle clearing hero that's going to suddenly swipe away your ancients. So if they are able to correctly utilize stacking, then Gyro will quite quickly become a big boy. It's just the issue of you are a Gyro running into Slardar, minus armor is your biggest threat, and of course Morphling is the hard counter to Gyro because he can become you and do more.
Yes, the classic, anything you can do, I can do better.
The battle begins.
Should be an easy rune pickup though over here for Team Bolt. Bounty Hunter snapping up the other one, and so just a basic split.
A very peaceful 2 for 2. Uncharacteristic in most games. Normally there's a bit of bloodbath. We saw that, I think, in Game 1. Game 3, they both calmed down a little bit.
Angry beeps. Oof.
Menacing beeps.
They're coming out. No holds barred.
It will be interesting to see how No Bounty Hunter plays around with the IO, simply because when your 5 position is the IO player, the warding game does get a lot harder because they're often locked into your carry. So it'll be good to see if the Hustler can pick up that duty and just get the aggressive vision required to punish the jungle farm, but also set up for the relocates. It does take a lot of discipline and practice to truly have the same level of performance when you pick IO.
Pretty calm game for now, though. Like we said, you're not going to see anything too wild coming out, especially from the bottom lane here for now. Flash just has to be careful, though, that he doesn't get too far out of position. Just going to get off a couple hits, though, to try to help take down some 5-ups.
Who's gonna die first? Whoa! Who's gonna die first? Give me some name. Give me some gander. You can't just sit around and wait and see.
Shiva,
No,
let
you're
me
checking
think.
their health
Flash.
bars.
Flash. I think Flash is going to be the one who goes down first.
Okay.
I think Rubik will die first.
What, you both think it's going to be someone on the side of No Bounty Hunter? Well, then I will go for 5 up. Actually, he does have quite a lot of regen. And
Why
he has
you-
an Earth Spirit.
Oh god, you're waiting for the health bars.
Okay,
You're waiting for the
well,
health
then I'll
bars.
go for
Literally
the
watches
Grimstroke.
5 up with like
I'll go for Pablo. There you go.
Okay.
He's not anywhere close to anybody, but I'll go for Pablo, please.
Don't forget to type your answer in chat, guys.
Yeah, type your answer in chat, and please don't all be Slardar. I know how you guys work.
True.
I watch Gorg stream sometimes. I know his viewers don't always root for his success.
Is that JJ saying he's voting for Excalibur here in the mid lane?
Is it? Oh,
Yeah?
yes, that
Okay,
was a yes. All right.
Excellent. Everybody's engaged here. I like this.
JJ's promoting wasting your vote. Don't do that, please, guys.
What if he's right, though? How should the Void Spirit versus Slardar lane go?
Morphling lane. I think
sorry,
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I think the Voice Spirit melee hero early on with Quelling Blade will fare pretty well, but you know, the real issue is when Morphling gets levels, the adaptive strike change where it's cheaper mana, just secure these range creeps, and then eventually you just have no kill threat. So it's very difficult. Excalibur really needs to make a mistake here to die.
This is looking like Hustler, not looking too healthy
In
here.
some trouble.
Got the stroke
First
of fate.
blood
One
goes the
more
way
hit.
of the Gorg Sea, the gorgeous cow.
I won nothing, but I was right. Die, Hustler,
You
die!
want the biscuit?
Ooh, yeah, I'll have that one up. Now after the game, don't worry.
No, I'm gonna get you a biscuit. You won your prize.
Yeah, you
Thank
did.
you.
You get a
Thank you,
biscuit.
guys.
Roll in. Blink sidestepping off. Gets a nice stomp off. There's the slow. Hustler's here, though, and he's going to interrupt this chase. Easy peasy. You have to do a cookie hop, though, when we give it to you. Like, it's a Snapfire cookie.
Okay, sure,
right,
that's
excellent.
fine, no worries.
They're really nice biscuits with tea, actually.
Oh, nice, I got a couple after the game.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the most important thing from that aggression in the top lane. The fact that Rajix already had his lane set up for him because Earthstrip pulled the lane in front of his tower, then he TP's top, applies that aggression. Now Rajix can quite comfortably play off of this camp. I think the way that the map is set up now, offlaners are pretty happy if the lane is pulled because they get to farm both the camp and the lane. So yeah, Radix is going to be a happy chappy.
I got a cookie too, and I didn't even win anything.
Don't dip it in the water. What are you doing?
I'm balancing it.
That's not gonna
You
go
gotta get a
well.
cup of tea,
Your legs always wobble. That's not gonna stay. It's gonna fall in
Don't
your
talk
glass
about my
of water.
wobbly legs, Shiva. It's your birthday, but
I was in the car today. The whole car was shaking.
just a nervous guy.
A couple of nice hits here over on Blink with the stroke effect, slow him down, follow up with a nice ink swell. Not going to quite be in the vicinity though to stun up Blink any further.
Jara having a good start to the game, 23 and 4, but it's the fact that Pango is 21
Good
as
roll
well.
in.
And Centaur just dying. Yeah, this is really good stuff from board. I feel like the offlane is going to be potentially winning this early game for them because they have set up Regix so well. Every time we have a little glimpse to the bot lane, the wave is in front of his tower, he's happily farming up and...
Yeah, and that Earth Spirit doesn't even need to be there all the time.
Yep.
Like, he just was top and Regix is still fine there. Not able to pressure him even because it's an IO gyro.
No, exactly that. Yeah, I doesn't really bring much kill threat, it's all about the sustain. Question is the Bounty Hunter making any stacks at this point? I am seeing none on the map right now, so yeah, they're not really utilizing the efficiency. Yeah, neither team really prioritizing that because it is the first 5 minutes of the game all about the kills where board is in the lead with the two of them.
Well, I'm sure that there's peak timing for No Bounty Hunter to make a comeback. By the way, this game, compared to all the other ones, how does the tower hitting potential look like for the teams?
It's looking okay. The Morphling, there we go. JJ knows. It's all about this boy in the mid lane, Excalibur. Don't forget his Twitch link is at the second part of his name there, streamers. But yeah, it's all about Morphling. He naturally will become a happy tower hitter, especially because there isn't a lack of clean lockdown for him. When he pokes it up high ground, he's at most scared of Stomp, Remnant, and the Lift. Regis does eventually fall in the bot lane.
I have a question.
I might have an
From
answer.
production. If No Bounty Hunter win, who would we like to talk to in the winner's interview?
Let Twitch chat decide.
Can we let Twitch chat decide?
There we go.
And if Team Bald wins, because I mean, I already know the Twitch chat answer, but does Gorg ever agree to the interviews?
Oh, no.
You gotta check 5 minutes.
We will check in 5 minutes.
All right, we need a name for both teams, guys.
Yep.
Give us two names. One of
Yes.
No Bounty Hunter team, one of Team Bald team, preferably in the same line. Don't spam
Yes,
too
it should be
hard,
like-
because you'll probably
yeah.
get banned by accident.
Yeah, you get timed out. Don't
I've
do
got
that.
chat
Yeah.
open. Just simply the message should be like, no Bounty Hunter, space, name, Bald, space, name, you know?
Yeah. We're looking for names for the winner's interview, so
Yes.
it depends on whoever wins the game.
Yep. And I'll keep an
And
eye
we
on
can't do losers interviews.
it. No, we can't.
Ooh.
You cannot.
We're gonna dive forward here, sidestepping the call down. Flash getting chased off as 5 up makes his own rotation. They can see this eye over here. They've got the silence, so he's not going to be able to go and tether over to his gyrocopter right here, right now. It's going to be able to teleport out, but this is not looking great here for Con as they do use the Rolling Thunder. Rajik's looking for the side. Can they finish him off in time? Down he goes.
He did. That was close, though. He almost didn't die. But he did end up dying, and that is a gyro. Not able to farm for 20 seconds. And he was ahead before this. Not anymore. Not anymore.
I mean, on the flip side of things, if we do actually start to see some stacks being made, he's going to be able to catch up pretty nicely. But
True.
we do need to see stacks getting made.
Stacks are so hard
Who's
to
gonna
make.
make the stacks?
There's so much
Hostile is
fighting.
needed.
Yeah, there's so much fighting
I was
occurring.
needed.
Gorg 1v2. 1v3. Oof.
Ooh.
He's fine. You guys are doubters. Look at him.
Just setting up the scene.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Building some hype.
He has got TP support from his team, potentially. Actually, they don't even need TP. They're actually just walking over. Excalibur TP'd in. Blink only gets the one stun. Pablo and... Oh!
5
perfect
up.
combo.
Not quite managing to get the hit that he wants, but it's a beautiful stroke of fate. Waveform forward. Down goes Blink. And Flash and Hustler have to walk away, sadly.
That'll teach him to gank up on Gorg.
Once
That
again,
sounds like a show. Ganking with Gork.
Gank him with Gorg. He should start a YouTube series.
Be good.
There you go.
There you go. You're welcome, Gork. We'll take 10% later on. Khan just looks lonely down here.
once again, look at the net worth. Ball just finds, like, in this entire series, they've just had all of their cores just top net worth. I think it's mainly a product of the supports bringing out the most. I think the way in which they set up off lane to have good farm, but then they instantly collapse into the Gorg lane, applying so much pressure into that safe lane. So yeah, I think Board have, especially in the laning phase, it has improved drastically since the first week that we saw. And now we are finally seeing some stacks come into play. Iron are getting the Ancient stack and the Hardcamp stack. And that is going to be the key thing, to have a little bit of disparity, because if your Slardar and your Morphling are higher net worth than the Gyro, it is a little bit worrisome. We're going to be looking at Roshan on the cards around minute 15.
Another roll in silence. Bash, and down goes Hustler. It's a little bit too far forward, and we do have the Midas is now completed now for Slardar.
T, I didn't check what time it was that we asked for the names.
Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye. We're currently.
I was wondering why you guys are being so quiet.
I'm just letting
the chat.
just letting the game set the scene. You know, we're kind of in that farm mode. Team Board don't need to do anything too special. Just need to counterplay any early aggression. The Bounty Hunter can't really make plays. They're all about the farm game. I'm looking forward to watching some stacks upon stacks upon stacks. As we get to the 10-minute mark, did anyone actually make any stacks for the side of No Bounty Hunter?
No.
Yeah, well, they made the IO went and made a couple stacks, but it's not quite that many here.
Not enough for my liking. I'm very critical.
Just glad we're not seeing axes fly left and right again. Although they are trying to get the jump over here on the center. The teleport is coming out now from Taki. He does have a double damage rune, but he needs to get in there fast because Blink is not looking too good. Oh, the taunt, though, they drag him right back. And again, Blink, is he going to be allowed to survive? No, is going to fall, but they will get the kill on Gork. Io joining in. Hustler's got his own version of that Rolling Thunder, that little cube going in circles, not necessarily hitting anything here, but they do manage to, you know, have the tether just sliding on around.
Jeff Franco, thank you for the sub.
Thank you, Jeff
You
Franco.
know, when you sub...
Wait, did you say James Franco?
No, Jeff Franco.
Jeff Franco.
Oh, okay.
We actually do have a lot of awesome emotes at the moment, so you can't sub, but you can also get them via channel points. Just check those out; they're really cool. I like the Ice Frog one best.
Yeah, I'm sure
I
the
changed
DPC players will love having the DPC emotes spanned in their channel too.
Yeah, DPC channel, DPC emotes, love them.
Smile.
Smile.
Bit of a smoke play coming out now from the side of No Bounty Hunter. Can see as they walk past. We do have some nice little stacks over here for Khan, but Hustler and Khan, they're making this rotation now. They probably want to put some pressure on the tower.
Yeah,
It's
this
around
is
that
what I
time.
was afraid for.
It's a lot of Gorg spam.
Gork for both teams, please.
To be fair though, we had one correct answer,
What
which was, I have to scroll up a bit. Chat's moving a little bit too fast. You could,
I wouldn't mind 5 up or Excalibur. Rolling Thunder
Someone
from
said Blink,
Hustler.
Blink and Gork.
yeah, blink. I had a Hustler and Gorg.
And that's a lot of damage as they block him, and he is not able to escape, so this will instantly turn into a tower push coming off inside No Bounty Hunter.
For
Yes.
Jix. One for Jix.
Yeah, but that's in a sea of Gorg.
Didn't he do the interview? He does all the
He
beginning
did.
interviews,
the
right?
Yeah, he does.
that's true.
Yeah. He's very eloquent.
All right, so we're gonna ask for Blink and Gork. Chat, please be aware that even we can give our preference, but players can just say no. You get this one instead.
That's true. Yeah, we do fall victim to that, which is we'd like to talk to this guy, but then that guy
Yeah,
is
we
like,
fall victim to that
Yeah.
a lot.
Trying to make a play over here on the mid lane, over onto Rajix, but the immediate follow-up from 5 Up and Pablo will slow him down and save his life.
I like the fact that Slardar did go for the Midas. He bought it around about minute 8, minute 9, just to try and get himself into the game. He has to ensure he keeps up with farm. There's no way he can farm Ancients as quick as Gyrocopter. So yeah, this Midas will just allow him to keep up with that flat cannon. Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad.
Sharing that worth. But this is where Gyrocopter will grow an early lead, sitting at most likely, you know, plus 500 gold.
Does manage to get the Stampede off ahead of time here. Blink running in. They do have the teleport coming out here now from Hustler. He's silenced up, though. It's immediately going to get hit into as well as Zentaki joining in. They also have the teleportation coming out, so 5 Up will fall. The link up over here on the side, though. Hustler sitting very low, but he is going to get healed up by a different link this time from Flash as he goes and just relocates right back up again.
It's the same style that we're seeing from Board. It's like constant aggression into areas of the map that unlocks the farm. It's the greediness, like, you know, the Midas on the Slardar, the Morphling quickly rushing his way for a Manta. And then that's going to be the timing. Manta and Morphling, they might even poke their heads into contest Roshan, but Yeah, right now, Nobounty, they're not falling victim to trying to take every fight. The Gyrocopter is just farming. I like that a lot. But this is a hard game for him to really have a window of dominance because he's playing into this double core threat, and both cores can independently kill him if the IO is picked off as well. And that's where Earth Spirit comes into play. He rolls in, kicks away the IO. Suddenly you have that double kind of jump with Slardar Morphling. This Gyro can easily feel isolated in this game. Positioning is key. The Bounty Hunter does do a very good job at taking away the safe lane tower pretty quickly. It is a product of Board often liking to play into the enemy safe lane. I guess the upsetting thing for Board is just they don't feel like they take towers that quickly. They're not happy to rotate for the objective. They're rotating for the kills and then to hit creeps. And that might be a shortcoming in future series and why they've been unable to really grasp early leads against some of the better teams. But for sure, it's not really hindering them right now because they are just able to play that farm game. And it's not like no Bounty Hunter are moving from tower to tower right now. That's when that really comes into full effect.
Nice sidestep here from Taki. Been trying to set up on him for a while. And they might actually be able to get this kill on 5-up as he just gets dragged back with that Aether Remnant. But with Pablo showing up here in the mid lane, they will respect it.
This game from the Bounty Hunter, when they get to the BKB on Calm, they're going to ramp up this aggression tenfold. Blink on Centaur, Vanguard Centaur, Void Spirit most likely with... What's he going for? He's going for the Ag. So yeah, this is their big timing. It'll be the Ags on the Void Spirit, Blink on the Centaur, BKB on the Gyrocopter. They'll then be relentless from non-stop running at their opponent. Especially if Gorg, carry Slardar is all about buying the correct items at the right time. I love the fact he's going Midas into straight BKB. It allows him to play into that BKB timing of the Gyrocopter. But soon after that, he has to go straight for a Blink Dagger. We've seen carry Slardars forgo the Blink in the hope that they can become tanky. But when you already have your win condition on your mid, you become utility after the Midas and the BKB. Get that Blink Dagger, jump the backlines, and enable Excalibur to win the game.
Bottom lane, some pincering coming through. Gork on the hunt. Just looking for Blink here. Not going to be able to quite find him in that tree line, though. Taki picking up the regen rune, and Khan is just continuing to farm. He is sitting at 8.3k net worth currently. The next closest, of course, Excalibur at 7.2k.
This game is... it's on a knife's edge because the Bounty Hunter, they're 1k gold from BKB on Gyro, 1k gold from Ag, or 700 from Ags on Void Spirit. And on the flip side, Board, 1,000 from Slardar for his BKB. 500 from Matinter and Morphling, so... Next 2 minutes, it's going to get very, very close. Both teams getting their win conditions, or at least a power spike, sorry.
This is a good steal here over on the Rubik. He gets the Corrosive Haze. Be able to keep tabs on people, going to be able to get rid of some of that armor, and they'll be able to get a kill on 5-up.
Yep. Rubik has the Aether Lens already, so yep. Happy little chap. Are they going to go for Roshan?
It looks like it. I mean,
Ambitious.
you've got the...
They stole the haze, of course.
They've got the haze.
Yeah.
This really enables them very, very nicely.
All right. Was Hustler giggling then? I think he had a big smile on his face. He's like, haha, we've stolen the strategy from them. Amazing.
Amazing.
Look at the positioning coming out from No Bounty Hunter now. They're trying to get the disarm off. Io outside the pit. Gork going forward. Immediately, though, the stomp coming out from Blink. Rolling Thunder. It's a great place to have this in the middle of the pit. They get the stun up, the dial the silence over onto the back end. They need to get in there and they need to help them, but there's just so much damage as down goes Khan, down goes Flash. Taki, step forward. Blinky's trying to finish up the rush, but he gets bashed up by him as the rest of them go right into the pick, and Taki running for his life. Gork just chasing him down. Rajix, though, finding the kill. And it is Blinky stuck over in the corner. Hustler's trying to do everything that he can, but it is, of course, going to be the Dire that takes the roach, gets the Aegis, and Hustler just barely surviving here.
Rajix, God. To be fair, the Pango in the pit is very strong, and I love the audacity from the Bounty Hunter trying to go for that Roshan, but as soon as you see the Pango use Swashbuckle, you have to reset to your side of the river.
Yeah.
They're retreating into Board, then the Rolling Thunder comes in, Gyrocopter cannot get out. Surprisingly enough, did Io have relocate that entire time? It looks like he did have it, but it got cancelled.
He gets out of the pit here, like he gets disarmed, and then they just
this
look
is
at the
Grimstroke. Watch for the... Oh, okay, no, don't worry.
Never mind. All right, they're fighting.
Fight.
All right,
Yeah,
Taki's dead. Tower's getting hit.
Goodbye.
Yeah, the key thing in that fight was simply the Io's positioning. I think that's the key thing from Flash as well in previous series. His positioning wasn't always that good to enable the relocate saves, and against Pango it's very hard, but he needed to be defensively located so that he could tether back in, get the gyro out of the pit, reset after Rolling Thunder, then the fight can go well. But he was so close to his team, his relocate instantly got cancelled. It didn't do anything. Yeah,
Okay,
here you go. So let's see. So the
Watch
key,
Flash,
it's
watch
simply
the
just
Grimstroke
Flash.
too.
Yeah, this is just amazing positioning from Board, taking the fight in a really good area. But he gets bound to his gyrocopter
There's
and
the
silenced,
silence.
so he can't get anything off. And right now, if you're doing Roshan in this type of high-pressure situation, I'd have loved to see Io located on the left-hand side of the pit, playing behind your vision, tethering in, saving gyro, and then maybe that second fight you can take. But yeah, in poor position, great fight from Bald, not allowing this to go freely. And then MVPs of the fight, of course, Rajic's #1, Grimstroke #2. And then
Look
the
at
other
the
lad,
smile.
look at him, he's
He
like,
knows it.
He's like, why did they do this? This is my pit. I'm the Pangolier, get out. And yeah, very good stuff from Bald for sure. A little bit of a misplay from No Bounty Hunter.
Is under attack.
The immediate pressure on the bottom tower. Rubik, of course, did manage to steal that shift, and it's going to be very tanky Rubik from now on, but probably not the spell he necessarily wanted to get there.
And unfortunately for the Bounty Hunter, this timing that I spoke of, the BKB Gyro, the Ags on Voice Spirit, the Blink on Centaur, this timing has now minimal value because you're playing into an Aegis. Something that you yourselves could have maybe contested.
Tower is under attack.
Team Ball looking like in a very good position.
Rajix. Oh, the stomp though! Immediately
Very
starting
quick
up,
reaction.
follow up here, diving right behind the tower. You can see the teleports coming out. Do they still want to go for this? They do! Gonna see Excalibur joining in, 5 up, trying to get the right angle. Not gonna be able to quite find it though. So teleport 2 up at this tower. Decent amount of damage being placed upon it. See the rest of the team though. They've taken a lot of time here to take this. They need to be careful because they do have a smoke over on the Grimstroke. You can see Gork making his own rotation here. Blink hiding in the tree line. Just going to blink away.
They're going
There it
in.
is. They're looking. They're trying to get the initiation. No, Gork's gonna back off.
Not going in.
It looked like they were going.
Yeah, almost.
The good steal though here from the Rubik. Inkswell is a very nice spell. Not quite as nice as when you have the shard on Grim, but will allow Ndaki to be able to jump in and follow up with extra stun or blink. That's a good
Slaughter,
case.
1,300 gold away from making that play be very impactful, that being the Blink Dagger. Instant chase down is going to be key for Bald.
Radiant are scanning.
Another positive effect of that type of play is Bald instantly de-wards this aggressive vision that No Bounty Hunter plays. I think that is, it's fundamental in Dota right now, where if you're going to place this aggressive vision, you need to play the area, because support players, they are so quick to place that sea of sentries to secure their own area of the map. As you see here, 7 wards destroyed from the Grimstroke. It is very easy when you're playing your own side of the map to continuously keep that going. 17 wards placed, combination of sentries and obs.
Smoke play here, baiting Khan, hoping that perhaps Team Bald will get a little greedy. Gork, all right, the stomp opening up immediately, the silence, the follow, and very nicely done here. They get off the soulbind and that silence, but they're still hunting. They want this. The Stampede's gonna get used to jump over onto Pablo immediately. Can they burst him down? Yes, indeed they can. 5 up rolling forward. Gork does buy back. So they really are not happy about this death, but the relocate comes out from Io. It's gonna be able to pull Khan out to safety. And it's not looking so great here for Ntaki though, because he does end up getting bashed up, and Excalibur finds himself a kill. They're coming back. It's just gonna be Io though. It's just Flash. Doesn't have anything to quite tether himself to, so expected.
I did actually have scan available, and in some situations, some carries would actually use scan just to check for the other side of the hill before entering the river. A little bit of a greedy farming pattern from Sala there, trying to just go for this mid wave. 22 minutes in, that is a very dangerous wave to go, unless you have existing vision on the map to see them. And they did have a jungle ward and a bottom lane ward. If you look at the minimap, the 2 little red observers, they did have vision to scout out for maybe some deep farming, but they didn't see anyone. And Gore going for the mid wave, very, very greedy. Luckily, Bull was able to capitalize on at least killing Nintaki at the cost of a buyback.
Was it worth it though, with the buyback?
Not really, no, not at all. This is offsetting your Blink Dagger. He was 1,300 gold away from Blink. No, after that, he's got just about to the same position, so he just kind of, his net worth's plateaued right now. Like, he could have easily got there. See, there you go.
Yeah.
He just recovered back to the same point he was pre-buyback. Luckily for him, it's not like he's the win condition right now. He is the initiator. He is the enabler, the guy that unlocks Roshan. It is all about Excalibur. Get that Manta, get that Skadi, soon become unkillable. Love the Skadi pickup. Of course, removing that regeneration, like 40% now. Against Io, against Gyro, it's going to be very, very helpful.
Blink Dagger picked up on Rajix as well. He's had some very nice positioning this game. It's about to get even better, and also, you know, it unlocks another level of being able to initiate here in the fight. So the 5-up, you know, he's going to run in immediately. He's got the ink spell upon him, plus the silence. So that's hockey. He can't just show himself like that.
He's role-playing Gorg in the mid lane, yeah. Let's both try and farm this area of the map. 1 for 1. Best of 3.
Who's the next victim, though? Who goes in that mid lane?
Oh, it's just between Ducky and Gorg at this point.
Okay, all right, fine. Fair enough. Khan and Flash, need to be careful. Gork on his way over here. Do finish up the Aghanim Scepter, though, so that is going to give a lot more damage here coming out from that gyrocopter. Gork, they have vision. They know he's there. Could bait him.
Run, buddy, run.
They don't have anything to just hold him in place, though, so...
No Bounty Hunter wasn't really in position to instantly capitalize on that poking of the high ground. Realistically, he has BKB. He would just use it defensively and get out. There is no way to cancel that.
Nope, but the Scotty is now completed for Excalibur too, so he's got to be pretty happy that they, you know, they've made plenty of space and they've used their time wisely over on the side of Team Bald, because it is going to be Excalibur who, at the end of the day, is going to not be the win condition, but definitely, you know, be the one to dish out the damage. So smoke play coming out from No Bounty Hunter. Blink Dagger does get picked up now on Gork, so it did take a little bit longer, but it is online now. This fight is pretty scary, but maybe they can get the jump on the side of Team Bald. They are smoked up, although smoke comes out from both sides now. So
yeah. This is Aegis has expired, therefore, you know, this is a good time to smoke and try and make a play.
Something's up. They can sense it. They realize nobody's showing. We haven't found anyone on their side of the map.
I actually love it. This is such a good smoke from Bald, though, because the idea is you smoke to the area that Gyro farms whilst the enemy team.
Oh, Gork gets the jump immediately, but the BKB comes out from Khan. They'll turn it right back around again. The steal with that gaze coming out. Now Gork forced to run off onto the side. Can they take him down? Yes, they'll be able to take down Slaughter as Blink jumps in on the back lines, finds a kill onto Pablo. The Dragon right over here on the side as well, onto Rajix.
Oh dear.
A beautiful team fight coming out from the side of No Bounty Hunter. Just fast fingers on that BKB.
Is it peak time?
Yeah, the essence of the smoke from Bald was really, really good. It's just the execution of that initiation. You don't have that 1-2 punch of that clean execute. It's Slardar blinking in, BKB gets popped by the gyrocopter, then the follow-up damage doesn't really come into play, and because of that, once again, look what Hustler stole! He stole the haze again.
This time, they can actually get this Roche.
For free, yes.
Yeah.
Like
They should anyway. 5-up. Oh, it's too late.
The key thing is, that smoke was so big brain from Bald. Just simply because they're playing into IO and they're going into territory of farm, and when Aegis expires, they expect the enemy team to also make that mirroring smoke to try and set up the relocate. But again, execution not going their way.
They want Excalibur. Jump forward immediately, the silence. Can they follow up? Can they lock him down for long enough is the big question. And indeed they can. They even go in with that relocate just to ensure
strong tips
that he doesn't
coming
get
out
out.
from Khan. Strong tips coming out from Ducky. Strong tips coming out from Blink. Didn't get the
late
shift
there, Blink, but it's fine.
Yeah, but like it's you know.
You gotta be decisive with
Yeah, but he did it in the end.
maximum
You know, there's
impact.
also some people that didn't.
True,
That's true.
You know?
Maybe they're out of tips.
Or maybe.
It is Monday. Monday is definitely the day to be out of tips.
Wait, when does it reset?
Tuesday.
Oh. Pretty toxic to know that, Shiva.
Maybe they were wholesome tips there, T.
Yeah,
You don't know
it's when
that.
all your Dota Plus challenges get reset, T. And I do all my challenges. How about you?
Yeah.
Did you win your 3 games this week?
I was busy analyzing games, Shiva.
I see you play.
No, I've won like 2.5 games.
Oh, shoot.
How
Actually,
do you
no,
get a
I think I
half a
have.
game?
Oh, I know how you win half a game. I was playing a game yesterday. Never mind.
Taki, the silence. Blink was thinking about going back in, but the follow-up stun here coming out from Gork with the BKB. They'll take down Taki. Looking for the Rolling Thunder, going right back in again. Blink, he's taking a lot of damage. They're leashed up here with Khan. It's 5-up eventually falling, but they're just going to buy a little bit more time. They would love to get this kill over onto Rajix. Are they going to be able to do it? Blink goes down. The buyback coming out from 5-up here as Khan. Finally, the Aegis, it's going to get taken down. Flash running for his life. He needs to have someone to go and tether to, and he's not going to be able to find it. So Khan comes back up, does have that BKB, but he's going to be trying to man-fight through all of this. It's just too hard. As Hustler, though, over on the side, does manage to take down Gork. What?
Khan's a lever.
How?
He just TP'd out,
He
didn't
TP'd out.
Cheeky
yeah.
little
Hustler. Hustler
I
is
did not see
not
that.
going
My
to
bad.
survive here, though.
I was very surprised.
No, there was a lot of things going on in that fight,
I have a
and
question.
I was trying to figure out how Hustler killed Gork during all that.
I might have an answer.
Okay.
during that fight, we saw Gyrocopter save his BKB until after he died with the Aegis to use it afterwards. And he used the BKB to teleport out, which was great. But in that situation, should he not have used his BKB before he died? Because that would have at least given them a chance to win the fight.
The issue is simply the start of the fight was Slardar hammering on him, therefore BKB has minimal value, and he was dying to the right click on Morphling as well. And that is why the Slardar Morphling combo is so potent against Gyrocopter. The BKB for him is simply to prevent Grim, Earth Spirit, and the role of Pangolier to be the main threat. So this is the best of 3 we mentioned about the mid lane. Ducky loses it.
I tried to Lotus it off
2 to 1.
too.
But yeah, so basically here, he's already getting punched down by Gorg. It's like, does it help him? Morphling respawns. He doesn't need to use it right now. He's chilling. They feel like they're winning the fight. And now this is where it's like, oh, it's too late to use it. He's already stunned. So basically, the start of the fight, they feel like they're winning. Don't need to waste it. Quickly turns around with a respawn of Morphling.
Yep.
You have him on top of you. Realistically, this
there's
is
a
the
lift
one.
on.
But then
on
Gorg
Gorg?
dies to a lift and a
Fade Bolt.
and a Fade Bolt, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was going to be much more
Oh yeah,
flashy.
the TP looks...
It's very close.
yeah.
270 HP. It was pretty close, yeah. Goddamn BKB, that's what saved him. How dare he use it in such a defensive manner. Be stronger, Khan.
This is a dangerous place for Nataki, but Pablo does fall to Khan. Gork just using those spider legs to get himself out of the river.
Really nice
They're lucky.
butterfly pickup from Gyrocopter. Morphling and Slander don't really want to bite any form of True Strike,
Fast
so
fingers.
this is really good itemization coming out from Khan.
All right. Pablo's down. It's no longer an Aegis online here for the side of No Bounty Hunter, but they're looking very, very aggressive right now. In fact, look at this Doc. He was hoping that he could get his hands over onto Rajix. Rajix has the fast reflexes, you know. I know the joke is that he's one of the older people
He's
on the
very
team,
old.
you know?
Yes.
But don't say very old.
No, he is. No, I'm good friends with him. He would accept it.
How old is he?
27?
Speak wisely
Oh
now.
my God.
I mean, like, it's pretty old.
That is not. No.
No, that is.
It's my birthday today.
Yep.
Am
JJ
I-
agrees.
Happy birthday to you.
Am I ancient in your eyes?
We're dead in his eyes, Chief.
Vampires.
We're so old that we're actually dead if he thinks that's ancient.
No age.
No comment.
Vampires will never die.
It's
They will
rude to
always look
ask
the
women her
same.
age.
It is actually, yes, it
That's
is.
why
Yeah.
I'm not asking.
We're not offering either.
Yeah.
We're
Good,
just
we're on the
saying
same
that
page then.
statement that you made insinuating that 20, how old again?
I'm checking now correctly, but he is...
Dire's top tower is under
it doesn't sound as dub. But yeah, he's upper 20s. And realistically, when we're talking about, esports competitive gaming, 20s, old 20s
Please
is pretty
Oh,
old.
the roll
Alas,
in,
fight.
the steal though immediately. They do manage to go and link up Khan and Blink as they jump right back in again. Excalibur, he's got a lot of damage over here and they just aren't seeming to be able to stay alive long enough before it gets the bashes off.
dead.
Excalibur following up, the roll in again. Yes, that is going to be another kill here going towards Excalibur. Hustler though, he's got his eyes over on Rajix. He's hoping that maybe he can get his hands on him. He does have the spider legs. Not able to quite grab him just yet. This
and
missile.
I'll go back for this. They gotta make this
Taki?
work.
Taki going in, the roll forward coming out for 5, but perhaps he's gone just a little bit too far here as Khan is looking. Gork over here on the side, but he walks right into Khan.
Okay. Is that worth the buyback for both? Maybe if they get an objective. Maybe if they get something more. I feel like that wasn't worth it still.
The issue is simply for No Bounty Hunter, there isn't anything else to get. Roshan respawns, or may respawn in the next 2 minutes, and then there's no tower to play here. Top tower, all taken, tier 1, tier 2. Mid, same thing again. So it was a kind of Hail Mary. We have to just get them out of this area quickly. And sure, they get Gorg in the end. It just doesn't feel that great. We can see now the scaling point from Team Board where this Morphling is online. I love when Team Board play with like the 2 offlaners enabling the mid. I think this is when they play at their best. And it's coming into full effect. You have the Slardar, the Pango. They're propping up Excalibur to really shine on this Morphling. And he has such a great matchup into the Gyrocopter as well. That flak at the start of the fight just kind of put everyone to an awkward point of not wanting to truly enter it, but they had to commit because Gyro, of course, in the middle of it.
Have to be careful here. The jump forward immediately followed with the stomp. That's going to be a dead Pablo. They used the relocate here too, but
Okay.
not going to be able to find anything just yet. Hustler does manage to steal the Inkswell though.
Luckily for Board, this doesn't have any negative consequences because once again, there isn't anything to take. Roshan isn't up. There is no tower to hit. So just kind of nice kills just to tide over the time. And Rajic's in a really good position, keeping the bottom wave pushed in. It kind of forces Bounty Hunter to play in a 3-2 split, where Gyro will have to be pushing out this bottom lane, maybe then TPing or relocating into the fight. Or they could put the Void Spirit down here, who's a little bit more elusive, push out the lane and then TP to the top outpost that they control, if they wanted to take a fight there.
So you have to forgive me. The Pango Shard, is this the one where he bounces around?
So yeah,
Protective ball? Yes.
Basically,
okay.
his roll up, it allows him to instantly, it's a big wall of text, but it instantly puts him into like a BKB roll, and if he gets right clicked, he bounces back.
Okay.
But also during his ultimate, if he uses it, he can then instantly turn on the spot and redirect his roll.
Oh, okay.
But the key thing is it is instant, so if Centaur blinks on him and goes to stomp, he can instantly roll up, dodge that, then roll up his ultimate, and then stun the Centaur. So there is some outplay potential here with Rajix. And we've seen how quick he is, even though he is pretty old, love you to bits, he can make some big outplays.
Oh dear, my sweet summer child.
Again, talking about the age of competitive players here. Not the wonderful talent I work with.
Nice attempt to save, sir. The damage is done, though.
Be a real shame if T didn't come back for another season.
Yeah.
Huh, Sheever? It is the
Wouldn't it,
Sheever show,
Moxie?
isn't
Yeah.
it?
Don't worry, guys. I got many more years ahead of me. See what I did there?
Not if you
I'm
keep
young.
talking
I'm
like
young.
that, buddy.
JJ, he's young though. He's a stallion of the Observer game. No. Oh.
He's like, you're not getting help from him.
Yeah.
All right, who else can I compliment?
Continue digging that hole, sir. But you should
Ooh,
compliment
5 up,
Gort.
a step forward immediately
Oh,
here
yeah.
from Taki. They get the silence, but he doesn't manage to go, and they get that ink spell off the just tied up both of them now, as Gork's in the middle. Io's here, though. He's going to try to keep Taki alive, but he's stuck on the back lines. Is they able to blow up Flash completely? Amp damage stealing again here from Rubik. It feels like they don't want to full commit now. They don't have that IO available, and they also don't have the Earth Spirit over on the side of Team Bald. So
Will it be a quick Roshan respawn? Let's find out shortly.
He's already up.
he's up.
Oh, he's up.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
oh.
was a short one.
Wow, cool, sick.
There he is.
He's dead, mate. Get in there, lads. Oh, it's an axe
Axe
one
blast?
too.
Yeah. I
Smoke
think
up.
this game is very promising for Bald. If I
Don't
look at
jinx them, Sheever.
No,
Wait, whoa. Don't do it to go. Don't jinx them.
If I look at game 2, I'm talking about game 2. I'm talking about game 2. Game 2, they won
If
with
they lose this game, it's Shiva's fault. If they lose this game, it's Shiva's fault.
It really is not. It really is not. But I am very happy to see them play this way because they feel like they're on the same page.
Yep.
And it's good.
I mean,
you know?
the key thing is, after game 1, they started picking strong laners with a clear win condition they can play around. And they played that well in game 2. They had really nice laning setups. But also in this game, it's just a morphling. It's like, if Gorg was playing any other hero, they probably wouldn't have this effect. But it's the idea of the Slardar, who is so annoying to deal with. You have to deal with that haze, and then suddenly the Gyrocopter has to go for this quick butterfly, and you also have morphling into Gyro. Like, the draft is so strong from board that it puts them in this position of they can make mistakes, but the game isn't instantly over. Unlike some of their drafts, which are a little bit more kind of tempo-based.
Yeah.
This is a nice, slow, calm game. And he actually does go for the MKB to deal with the Gyrocopter.
I like it.
Yeah, he's got BKB, he's got
Oh,
Aegis.
the hunt!
Blink. He's got the Lotus, he's got the Stampede, he should be able to run away. Rajic's still hot on his heels. They're trying to jump forward here. They do manage to go and stun him, so they back right back in. The damage coming out from Excalibur is too strong.
Oh.
And they're going in for more. They see Hustler. Hustler maybe getting just a little bit too greedy. He was trying to roll on up and out, and he just can't manage to do it because of the Soulbind. Taki, though, is going to be able to use the BKB, run away. 5 up really wanted that kill, though.
I don't know if I saw that correctly, but that was because of Rajic's usage of his W with the Ags, he killed the Rubik, which then broke the bind on the Void Spirit so he could escape.
Yes.
I don't know if it was actually expiring or if it was because he just killed the Rubik at the exact time, allowing him to disengage. But yeah,
Was pretty
it's
close.
just very fun stuff from board. Just now, once again, hitting a window and fighting with it. They should, surprisingly, guys, don't worry. They should be able to go high ground. They're not going to have to wait for the next Aegis.
Are you sure?
And a great ward.
Do you have the win condition? You know, as the Chinese Dota teams used to say. Do you
They have it.
Aegis?
Excalibur is a big boy, and he. Oh no, this fortification. Don't leave. There we go. Come on back. I was worried for a second. That next Aegis, even though it's
Step
a
up
year
from
away.
He's just trying to poke a bit. Immediately, you can see the Manta gets popped over on Excalibur. They're just able to siege these buildings so nicely this time around. Question is, do they stick around? As you can see that there is some movement going about here on the map. They are teleporting in. Not quite having that vision just yet. They're hightailing it at Okan. Okan, you might be a little bit greedy here, my friend. Got to be very, very careful. No, they've turned in. All right, and Taki going in with a quick snipe. Soulbind gets dropped as well, plus the silence. Not going to land on Flash this time around, so he's going to be able to help keep them alive. So BKB does get used on Excalibur. On the side of Team Bold. We'll back off. And Taki, though, would like a kill on Pablo. Thank you very much.
Fade from memory. Precious bounty.
And they get the steal on the Inkswall, too. So a nice quick strike back. Doesn't do a whole heck of a lot here other than really it takes the Aegis. And it looks like they are going to try to force some damage over here onto this this tier 3. Titanic is, of course, completed for the gyrocopter. Flash is just going to sit as far back as humanly possible. And he does have the rapier queued up eventually.
Yeah, game changer. They need it this game, I think.
Lotus Orb over here on Khan will just bounce back again here.
Not enough
Rajik's
damage
hoping
otherwise.
for a good proc on Lucky Shot, but they're evening this out. Do you get the Titanic finish now for the Morphling?
Yeah, why aren't they
Step
fighting?
in, coming out from Taki, does bait out that BKB, the lift up over here onto 5-up. He's gonna have to try to save himself here as he rolls out. Lotus popping again here as he's just stunned for a moment. Will get disarmed. They want to finish off this Rax.
And they get
And
it.
by God, they get it, yeah. And they're just going to saunter on out of the base.
They're going top. Why are they able to do this? What's up? What's happening? And they're like Grimm's back up again as well.
Yeah,
The jumps in, they've got the
waiting for
BKB, the Soulbind is out, but again, it's not connecting to the IO. A lot of damage coming out from Excalibur, the roll coming in from Rajik. He's trying to find Flash over onto the backline. Does manage to find a Bakan. He's trying to just man-fight here, and it's very, very difficult. He does have the Satanic, though. He's going to try to man-fight, and he's trying. He's got the IO. He's keeping him alive just long enough. No, but he's able to fall. Gork also next to go down, as there's going to be the waveform forward. Ndaki falling here, and Blink as the rest of the side just teleporting out. Perhaps too greedy going top
they got a little bit baited into to that 3 racks because Grim was dead. And then as soon as they postured top, they're like, wow, that was so easy. Can we do that again? Grim respawns. No, you cannot do that. You have that, the Slardar, the Morphling coming into play. And you could see how annoying Skadi is against heroes that are amplified by IO. Because not only did the Gyro not really heal from that, his Satanic also was a little bit, lackluster. And he wasn't able to have that great second life that you get from this item just because of Skadi alone. And yeah, pretty good discipline from Board, allowing the mid-racks to go, to then take that second fight, and then to break them down. This will then force out a buyback most likely on Gyrocopter and Void Spirit. IO won't most likely need to use his, giving a buyback advantage to Board. And then maybe we wait for the next Roshan.
They have a double damager now here on Excalibur.
Oh,
Lucky?
of course.
Will buyback.
Of course.
They've got these Cardis down here on the bottom lane. Blink, Sable, the silence, the drawback here. Trying to poke a little bit, trying to make them a bit nervous. They've got the Fade Bolt, the Lift, all the disables being used right now, trying to just slow down Excalibur so that way they don't have to buy back on the Gyrocopter, but he just does so much damage, guys. The silence again, zipping forward. We'll go right back out with the Remnant drawing in. Stomp coming out from Blink. He's getting a little bit low here. Can they finish him off in time? Yes, they can. They take down Excalibur. They leash up 2 of them over on the side of No Bounty, and Rajik rolling around, trying to spy a little bit more time here. He should be able to teleport out, no problem.
Oh, what?
I hope someone took a screenshot
Blink.
of Excalibur dying, and right when he died, his buyback that he didn't have was 322 gold. It's ticking down now, but it was a golden opportunity there for someone to screenshot.
But like you see his death right now, if you click on the Morphling, like he hadn't used Strength Shift, he had Satanic available, he had Manta available, he was just locked down in that moment.
Locked down in the moment.
He had every single thing available, just couldn't get it off.
Gork had to run away using that BKB too.
This is a
he has
really...
buyback now because they were
he's got
bounty
buyback,
runes.
yeah.
Bounty runes, guys.
And they didn't have to buy back in the Gyrocopter. That's the key thing. One slip up from Excalibur, suddenly we're good. We're going to see that replay now. He has the confidence of the DD. Gets silenced up, stunned up. Right now,
he could have.
Could have BKB'd that. Could have.
Yeah, he's confident
He's chill.
still.
No, yeah, he's chill.
He's got 5-up and he's got Rajik's behind him. He figures, but I don't think he figured that they would go on a hard committal because they keep poking. Poking.
Oh, no. Oh.
No, we have a fight breaking out here. 5-up. He's trying to get out. Does have the ability to roll away here. But the courier. Gyro's courier.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under
Was something important on it? Was it rapier on it? Was it actually complete? Was it actually complete? Was it complete?
No, it wasn't. No. Okay, it was just in position. Rajik's though over in the mid lane. going to be able to go roll on out, but you do give away the Rolling Thunder again here to Hustler.
I think at the moment, if the gyro has buyback, the rapier's not yet needed. We're Gucci. What does JJ say in the WhatsApp?
He doesn't have buyback
The
right
rapier
now.
was locked. The two components were there.
That is the
Oh,
most
that
important
is
thing, yeah.
that is the play.
Yes, when you
Sure.
buy rapier nowadays, fun fact for you guys, you can lock the relic.
Wait, that means he doesn't have buyback at the moment, and he doesn't have his rapier. So for 2 minutes, he's free game.
He's got to play very carefully now.
Yeah. I thought he didn't have everything budgeted. Sorry. You want to be... Sorry, Moxie.
Waiting for the rapier to come back into play. No bounty hunter shouldn't be making any aggressive plays during this window because, yeah, they're just losing a big chunk of gold and damage, funny enough.
Yeah. I mean, they should just hold, right? Just wait it out.
Yeah.
Oh, they won't be able to, though.
Taki. Who immediately running for his life, running for the hills.
Fun fact, Roshan respawns at the exact point his courier does.
Oh.
Oh.
Look at that.
Big
Cute.
stakes.
Oh my god, we're going to have a rapier at Roshan.
Maybe Team Ball will
I
not
thought I'd say that in the most
expect it.
elegant
Why do
voice
you
possible.
sound more...
I don't know. I just thought I'd do a new style.
Oh my god, guys. Like,
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's going to be so great.
Yay.
It's gonna be like so exciting.
I just thought I knew everyone in Twitch chat would love that, so I thought I'd just lean on that style.
Sure.
It's untapped in the Dota scene.
You should do a pog with it then, though.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Pog.
that follows with a cringe. Sorry.
No. That's you got to do poggies if you're going to do that. Lean full into it.
Peepo clap. Haha. Emote speak. Very cool.
White people happy.
Oh.
Do enjoy me a white people happy.
Yeah, I won't be looking at Twitch chat in the next 5 minutes.
We know what's up. That's not needed anyway because in 5 minutes, I bet we're in an action-packed part of the game.
Ooh, the courier's gonna respawn soon.
35 seconds.
Don't step up, no bounty hunter. Your best friend right now is sitting at the tier 4. Your
Yeah.
rapier.
Just chill.
Yeah,
just
just
chill, dude.
just
There's no
chill.
reason.
Get out of here.
No reason. You don't need to be making these
Blink.
plays.
Don't use your blink.
Oh.
Sir? Sir, please?
They're going for him.
Sir? Silence. Jump forward from Gorg immediately. Then they
Why?
take down Hustler. Yes, they will. He's going to be the first one to fall. Now Khan taking out that BKB. Blink, he's very, very tanky. He's got to be careful though against the stump, but this doesn't seem to matter as he's
Why?
the next one to fall. 8 seconds until that rapier comes into play though, boys and girls.
I mean, just why? It's just so stupid. You
And
got yourself
Here it
a
is.
gyro rapier. It's like, that's your, that's your...
Go time.
Let's gloss over that. Little bit of a misplay from the bounty hunter.
Double
They used
damage
their buyback.
outside the pit. Are you
There it is.
kidding?
Who
They're
gets
already
their-
in the pit, though.
They're already there. And
That-
it's too late. They can't contest it now. It's
done.
already gone.
It's gone.
Are they going
Ooh,
to force the
ooh.
fight?
I mean, they might
Is
be
Mako-
forced to fight.
No, they're running
No,
away.
no.
Oh. No, bounty hunter slipping up left, right, and center. It's like
Yeah.
Venomancer was in the game using his taunt, dropping out bananas because they were slipping over him.
Costly.
Bang.
Very nicely done.
Thank you.
Costly.
2 people actually understood why I said that because I said it so quickly.
Bananas.
You did say it very
Oh, thank
quickly.
you.
Banana.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I think Team Ball's going to win this game.
I mean, they look like they're going to win this game.
Because you guys are all like cursing them by saying
No, I
No,
don't
no.
think so, because I think no bounty hunter has cursed themselves already before
Yep.
we cursed Team Bald. You can't... No. I think that was just misfortune. Unfortunate. Maybe bad play, but unfortunate nonetheless. I mean, they don't know the Roche time. They don't know that Team Bald was sitting there ready to fight, but they could
And that is
potentially
actually,
expect it.
yeah, that is a product of the patch because, of course, couriers used to be the ones suiciding for Roshan.
Yes.
Potentially, no bounty hunter were antsy about the idea of Roshan and they're poking their heads, trying to force them
Yeah.
into, hey, look at us, don't look at Roshan. If you look at us first, then it buys time for... And it was more of like this is our play to keep the courier in the game and keep that rapier on the table. The issue simply is they weren't quick on their blink daggers. They weren't able to dodge the fight, therefore making the play worthwhile. And then, of course, you can't send your couriers to check for Roshan. No vision, no understanding of what's happening leads to two buybacks and, yeah, no net gain. And, of course, a free Roshan to sign a board.
Yeah.
What has Gorg gone for? I assume he's gone for the blink, the AC, yep, BKB, yep, standard stuff. And then rounding up with the MKB, allowing himself to be a threat to Gyro as well, because 2 MKBs with 1 little butterfly on gyro, he'll be dying quite quickly. IO cannot really help him anymore. Itemization is key against IO lineups, and Bald have correctly itemized.
Very nice.
The
And that was one of your criticism at the very start of the day.
Yeah,
Of their previous
that's
results.
That's true. Yeah, he, a little bit too tanky and a little bit too kind of. Their initial concept of Dota was a bit more prop up Excalibur to be the only one. So I'm very happy that they've diversified that a little bit. You can see that with Radix as well.
This is the
He's
play.
doing a little bit more damage, bringing out the Demon Edge from the other side.
That's the play there. Yeah,
Is
because
this
they're
gonna
not
be-
going to expect it, but they have to be careful because Excalibur is just chunking away over here at their building.
And that'll be for his Daedalus, so he will then have Rapier, Butterfly, Satanic, Axe, and Daedalus.
Doesn't have the recipe yet. It's not there yet.
I think if no Bounty Hunter is to win this game, we are going to see some very cool relocates deep into the enemy base, going for a little bit more of a rat situation.
You think so?
A clean fight is not on the cards anymore for no Bounty Hunter. That is, it's too easy for Bald to just swarm into an engagement with the stuns that they have now. I've not seen some rat Dota for about 2 days, so I kind of want to see some.
I mean, I guess that's always a potential. IO Gyro, game is never over. 27k gold ahead for Team Bald.
Will the extra 10% backdoor be the saving grace?
Yeah.
Rat Dota, rat
Question.
Dota.
I think it's always much riskier than when you don't have buyback. I think like you feel a little bit better about making those plays into the enemy base. Ooh, jump forward immediately. The lift. He turns himself into a gyro. He's just taking too much damage. Oh my goodness! It's just immediately he's just shredded here as Gork lands a really nice just crash over onto everyone. But they need to get more damage out and they need to just keep this gyro alive. Can they do it? Look at this con. He's trying so hard. He's trying to man fight. He's sitting so very low and somehow he's still alive. He's still life stealing off of it, but eventually he will fall.
No
As
buyback
Vlad
from
goes down,
Gyrocopter.
Pablo went down. Gork also went down during this as well, though, so it is just Excalibur right now versus the world. Buyback comes out now from the IO. They want to punish this. They get the drawback, though, over here onto the Morphling.
Can they get
Can
the
they do it,
rapier
though?
back?
Body blocking. He's trying to just blow up. Blink over here does have the IO. The IO trying to keep him alive. Not going to be able to. Blink goes down for 113 seconds. Radix going back in again. Taki, he's still trying to hunt. He's trying to find this opening. They're trying to punish them for going too far. As Gork is joined into the fight yet again. Drawn back, though, here with that Aether Remnant. The silence, the lift off coming out from Rubik as they jump right back in again. They just blow up. And Taki, who is going to have to buy back. I already have bought back. He's not going to survive this. He's going to fall.
They're going to do it.
They're
They're doing it. Team
Bald is
Bald.
going to win their
They're
first
first.
series in the DPC.
The DPC.
No
Jerry.
GG's called, though. No G's dropped. Oh, that bash, though. Radix
Middle tower is under
really on point during these team fights. I don't know how you stop Excalibur here, though. Not
I mean,
with
at
the
this
heroes that
point,
you have
just-
left.
The thing that's left to do is type the letters.
Drop the G's.
Not
Taki,
easy,
he
though.
wants it, though.
Not
He's
easy.
trying. Look at those
GG.
BKBs popping out. Taki just dodging around, has his own BKB, but they have so much damage. The bash comes out. Can he make it
Yeah,
back
there
into
it
the
is.
fountain? He calls GG.
They've only
Team
gone and done
Bald.
it. They've done it.
Woo, party horn.
They have won their first series. And he's clapping. Clap,
Yeah.
clap. Everyone
Yeah.
clap in chat.